Hi guys, and welcome to Sugarland Animal Hospital. My name is Dr. Mike. Today we've got poor young Harry here. Harry is 6 weeks old and 4 days, and he's had a little accident. His friend, his other little puppy dog that he's with, actually a large puppy dog, has a favourite toy, and Harry decided to play with this little toy, and the other dog got a little bit jealous and bit poor Harry on the head here. So I'm not sure if you can see this, but the tooth came across the skull here and has crushed in some of his skull and bone here in the nose. So poor little Harry's having all sorts of trouble trying to breathe, and he was in a lot of pain yesterday, but we've given him lots of good painkillers yesterday and today, and now we're going to do some surgery to see if we can put that bone back where it should be. So good luck, Harry. We look at Harry now that he's not in so much pain. There's a tooth mark here and a tooth mark here, so it looks like the jaw has just gone chomp and crushed the little skull in around here, around the eyeball. His eye was a little bit bruised here as well. So we've got to cut into here and try and reconstruct this so I can feel where there's a hole in the bone of his nose. So we're also going to do a little x-ray here and see what's going on. Looks like we've got some damage here to the nose. There's definitely some asymmetry here between this side and that side where the tooth's gone in, so I think we've pushed in part of our skull into the nose, and we're going to have to try and go in there and fish it out. Looks like there's a little bit of a fracture here as well. We'll have a look at that when we're in there. So we're just going to follow this bite wound here and see. You can feel the skull crushed underneath all that, so we want to see where that's going, where the damage is. So there's a hole there, and here's where the tooth's gone in to the nose area. It's just pushed into the skull right there. I'll try and fish that out. So basically you've got a big shard of bone here that's trying to poke into the nose cavity. This part here is fractured and loose in the tooth, and I think it will be able to stay in place if we just leave it. I'm worried about a piece of bone poking into the nose, obstructing our breathing. There's this big hole here I'm worried about as well. Big piece of bone that's been pushed in the nose cavity. This whole nose is fractured really. It's a bit like panel beating. I'll try and get all the pieces out. Last thing you need is a piece of bone in there trying to obstruct his breathing. What I think is going to happen is we're going to have a little deficit here of the bone, but that'll probably fill over as he's such a young puppy, and you've got such a little passage of airway for that airway to get through, so any obstruction is going to be a problem. I'm slowly reconstructing this nose here. See where all the bone shards fit into place. So I think that's pretty much the jigsaw piece put back together. You can see 4 different bone, where the bone's broken into 4 different pieces over his nose here, and that's obstructing his breathing. Now I'm going to try and work out how to put all this together. We've removed all the bone shards and things that weren't that were fractured off the nose here, and what we've done is reconstruct the nose as best we can with the shards that are remaining. Now the job now is to close this all over and hold it in place and let this little guy heal. So we can see here we've done our best to try and put this nose back together. Harry's looking a little bit worse for wear. but now we've got a structural closure over that nose, whereas before you could see air moving in and out while he was trying to breathe. So this should make his breathing a lot better. We'll give it about 4 weeks for those bones to knit together, and by that time Harry should be about twice the size. So here's young Harry now, 2 weeks after the horrible operation and the ordeal that we had with the accidental argument that they had over some food with Bruno. And Lucky is now all healed up along the nose. He's breathing a lot better, he's eating a lot better and full of beans and back to normal. So proud of this little guy. He's a super little kid, very brave.